Senator Patrick.
I'd like to second the amendment to the order of business proposed by my colleague Senator O'Donnell. We absolutely agree with his sentiments expressed about the unfortunate news about the bus Éireann decision. And I do also wish to express my own serious disappointment at the demolition in the very early hours of yesterday morning of number 40 Herbert Park, the home of the O'Rahilly, for the reasons that others have expressed. And if anyone is in any doubt about the historic significance of the house, I would suggest they listen to the excellent podcast Three Castles Burning by Donal Fallon, in which he set out really clearly why the house should have been preserved. And I share the real utter dismay of so many people, particularly people who live in the area, in the local area, at this demolition. I think it's really unfortunate, really disappointing, particularly the timing, the decade of centenaries and so on. And I really feel we need to do a lot more. We need to really do a lot more to ensure preservation of historical monuments like this one. And it's most disappointing to see this development yesterday. Could I also here express my strong support for the campaign to bring more refugees from the Moria camp on Lesbos Island. And this is a campaign about which others have spoken in this House and in the other House, and indeed I've spoken myself on it. But I would, Leader, just urge you to communicate to the Minister for Foreign Affairs and the Minister for Justice the urgent need to increase the numbers we have committed to taking. And I know it's something you feel strongly about and have spoken about yourself, Leader. I appreciate that. But I think it is simply inadequate to say we'll take 4 unaccompanied minors when we know that there are 13,000 women, men and children left in dire straits on the island of Lesbos in Greece because of the awful fire that broke out there. But we knew before that the conditions in the Moria camp were appalling. We do need to do more by way of humanitarian assistance to people who are suffering, and we do need to increase our offer. The ask is that each member state would offer to take 400 people from the camp. It's not a huge number, and I do think we need to be leaders on this with our own history of emigration. And I would ask you, Leader, to convey that strong message. I think I speak for, I'm sure, all of us in this House on that front. And finally, I have a commencement matter in that I hope will be heard. It's asking the Minister for Health to make a statement to the House about the situation as regards the St Mary's nursing home in Telford in Dublin 4, a home owned by the Sisters of Charity. It's been before the courts. There's been a good deal of news reporting about it. I have stood with the staff and residents of the home in seeking to ensure the survival of the home and seeking to ensure adequate provision is made for the vulnerable persons who remain there. I understand there are 18 people still resident in the home, and yet the home is apparently facing imminent closure, and issues are before the courts concerning liquidation. I have, as I say, a commencement matter in, but I would ask the Minister for Health to come into this House and make a statement on the matter as to how he intends to fulfil his responsibility to those who have relied for many years on this home, on the existence of this home.